Azul.
Potency of this shield materia is comparable to that of your barrier field, Azul.
Shulk, why do you stand in my way?
I had to protect myself. You were trying to kill me.
Then now is the time. You're no longer required.
No longer?
You're no different from the others. Your weak body is nothing without Mako. Your only skill is collecting data from inside a virtual reality. It makes me sick to even think of you as a member of the Sviets. Vice has ordered your termination.
Vice?
Your mission was to identify and locate the keeper of the proto-materia. That is why we uploaded the doctor's data into your neural network. But now, we no longer need it. And we cannot let it fall into the hands of the WRO. Your fate has been decided, Shell. It is time for you to return to the planet.
Vincent! Shell! Let's get out of here! Come on! Let go of me!
I don't think so. We have 10 years to catch up on. I'm not going to let this end here.
Shalua!
Why are you doing this?
You could still get through.
Huh?
Go on! Shulk! I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't a better sister. I'm sorry I let you suffer for so long. Vincent, take care of her, will you?
Wait.
Shulk, I'm glad I was able to find you. And remember, I'll always love you. Why?
Why did she? Why?
I'm so ashamed. I am supposed to be a hero of the Genova War. But look at me.
Don't take all the blame. Reeve.
Huh?
You're not thinking of giving up, are you? I used to be nothing but a stone in the river of time. But 3 years ago, it was you and the others who taught me I had to move ahead.
Vincent.
They say she won't wake up. She suffered too much trauma to her head. Unless there's some kind of a miracle, she's not... Vincent! You were there? Why couldn't you save her?
I'm sorry.
No. I didn't mean to... She was a fool. You have no right to call her that! You don't know! You don't know what... Why? Why would she do something so...
Before, when I asked Shalua what she was searching for, she answered, her reason to live. It was you, Shulk. You were her reason to live.
So? I don't understand how someone could give her own life for that of another. Do you understand, Vincent Valentine?
I can't answer for your sister. But when a person has someone they care about that much, giving their life is sometimes the least they can do. And maybe that's what makes us human.
Someone they care about.
Although, it seems like there are a lot of people around me who don't need a reason to risk their lives for that of another.
And are you...
Vincent? Vincent? Fall asleep here, and you might catch a cold. Why are you so surprised? Is my face that hideous?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And how are you supposed to be my bodyguard if you're up here sleeping?
The warm breeze. I was only going to rest my eyes for a minute.
Well, I have to admit, the breeze is quite comfortable. However, I think you're in my seat.
Huh?
Care to join me? I'm sorry. Why are her data fragments responding?
Vincent, I agree with you. This is not the time for us to give up. But I need to know something. Those data files you recovered from Shinra Manor, are you sure there were not any more?
I'm sure.
I see.
What's wrong?
Well, the Omega report. The file was incomplete. To make any sense out of it, we are going to require the other half. If possible, I wanted to know more about our foe before we launched the attack on Midgar.
Are you speaking of Dr. Lucrezia Crescent's findings?
Yes, but how did you...
A large quantity of her mnemonic data fragments has been uploaded into my neural network. It was my prime directive to use this data to locate and retrieve the proto-materia. However, not only was the data incomplete, but part of her consciousness began interfering with my own thought processes. It was believed that the missing fragments may have been the reason for this. I can attempt to upload the WRO's files on the Omega report. By combining it with the data I possess, you may obtain a clearer picture of what you will be up against. And perhaps I can regain control of my mind.
Vincent, hurry! You better get out here! Sid! Hey! Over here! Wow!
Ha! What the hell we waiting for? It's time to get up and go! Come on, get on board! Yeah!
Forward visibility approximately 95%.
Communication channels
Radar
clear.
functioning normal.
Network terminals
Wide
online.
area scan shows no
Gamma
limits
link
in
operational.
detection radius.
Adjusting settings 6281.
Begin line test in sectors 2
Power
through 6.
levels 128%.
We need oil on the L3 axis.
green.
G9 friction levels up to .024. Operating the lower valve.
Main propeller at 80%.
Propeller speed up 0.3%.
Monitoring signal AJ109. All blocks clear.
Main engine output normal.
Now switching over to
Secondary
auto
engine
sensors.
functionality check green.
Hey, Vincent! Long time!
Captain!
Oh, sorry about that. As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times, you'll have to take a rain check. Why don't you have a look around my bird until the meeting?
Deep ground soldiers, a ruthless band of killing machines determined to revive Omega and bring this world to her end. And at the top stand the Spiettes, a small group of elite warriors more powerful than the rest combined. Rosa the Crimson, Azul the Cerulean, Nero the Sable, and their mysterious and enigmatic leader, Vice the Immaculate. It is believed that confrontations with these four will be unavoidable. But their defeat is necessary for our mission's success. However, I'm not worried. I know that you and the others will not let us or the planet down.
As much as I'd like to sit down and reminisce about old times.
Sir, I've been spending time analyzing the data retrieved from the files of former Weapons Development Administrator Scarlet. Deep Ground. It used to be a medical facility for injured soldier troops. Military personnel would be sent there for care and rehabilitation. However, over time, it evolved into a laboratory for madmen content on ignoring all laws of man and nature. And supposedly, this evolution took place because of the existence of one rogue soldier. A man known only as G. However, that's all we were able to retrieve.
Mr. Valentine, it's me! Don't you remember? I was one of the Highwind crew. That bird was a beauty, but this ship's just as sweet. And you won't believe this, but she runs on some mysterious ancient power. But you don't have to worry. You'll be safe in my hands. Wait a minute. Where did this button come from? Oh, no, you didn't hear anything. Approaching destination.
Midgar. After Meteorfall, the once bustling metropolis was reduced to rubble. There have been attempts to rebuild, but deadly Mako radiation leaking from the damaged reactors still contaminates most of the area. Now it's just a home for vagrants, and the soldiers forgotten there after the calamity. Most of us turned our eyes away from the problem, but someday we'll be forced to face it.
Beautiful, isn't it? I've been a crew member for almost 3 years now. You'd think after a few hundred flights, I'd get tired of the view. But you know, when I realized that this may be my last time up here, my last chance to take a glimpse of the land I call home, I just wanted to get one last look.
troops are conducting their final preparations for the assault. I've been ordered to not let anyone pass. Sir!
Man, I hate airships. I knew I shouldn't have had eggs for breakfast. Sorry, Vince. I don't feel like talking much.
As much as I'd like to sit down...
You've heard of the Chocobo farm in the grasslands, haven't you? They've got the biggest stables around. I keep my new river Chocobo there. He was born just a few weeks ago. I named him Boko. Boko, a noble name for a noble steed. I can't wait until this battle's over and I can go ride him off into the sunset. After the assault begins, the headquarters facilities will no longer be available. And to think, just a few days ago, I was the one who was in there. No, forget I said anything.
What are you working on?
I'm in the process of modifying this equipment so I can perform an SND, a synaptic net dive.
Synaptic net dive?
My specialty within the Sviets. While retaining consciousness, I project an image of myself into a virtual reality called a network. I can also use this ability to negotiate with data on the subconscious planes of sentient life forms. However, this often involves a great risk to my own sanity. For Shinra, the success of the SND project was crucial for their next step in... I'm sorry, I seem to have gotten off track. Simply put, I'm creating a personal network terminal within the airship's main control console. What?
Nothing. You just remind me of your sister.
If you don't mind, I need to complete these modifications before the meeting.
it takes to save the world. Not like you did, sir. But I'm ready to fight. And I know that there's somebody out there who needs me to fight for them and their freedoms. And that's why I don't mind taking second stage to the heroes of this story. Heroes like you. I'll do all that I can, and I'll do my best, sir.
While this airship is named after Sid's wife, construction of the vessel wasn't performed by the captain at all. Our team of loyal scientists here at the World Regenesis Organization or those criminals at Shinra weren't involved either. To tell you the truth, the ship is not even from this era. It is a relic from a lost civilization. Most of the machinery in the engine room is boxed up in black casing, so we don't even know what half of it does. Oh, no. There's no need to worry. Even though we cannot reproduce the technology, we can still put it to good use. I can almost guarantee there'll be no problems. Almost.
Before we get to Midgar, I'll have this baby purring like a kitten. I hope I'm not petting her the wrong way.
Not much longer until the Midgar offensive begins. The last time I saw action was back during the liberation of Edge, where my entire squad was wiped out by that bloodthirsty Crimson Soldier. The only reason I survived was because I fled from the area when I saw my companions fall. But not this time. I finally realized that there are some things in this world that are worth dying for.
Our enemy, the deep ground soldiers. They were all once just like us. They all had families, friends, even feelings. So, why did it ever have to come to this? What compelled Shinra to commit such hideous deeds? Now, these once normal people continue to kill because it is all they know. Are they solely to blame for their actions? No, I'm not condoning what they do. I will never forgive them for the terror they have instilled in the hearts of my brothers. They're our sworn enemy, and that will never, ever change. But I'm not fighting simply to end their lives. I'm doing it to end the chaos that they started.
Thanks to Shulk's half of the data, I've been able to make more sense of the report. But I still require more time to piece together the fragments. I will give you all a detailed briefing at the meeting.
All right, our old buddies and the remaining WRO squads will lead the ground assault.
I see it.
Time to go. Fenrir.
All right!
Yeah! Well, we launch our attack from the air.
Right. So, Reed, you ready?
Yes.
All right, take it away, Shulk.
Very well. Data fragment link. Successful. Commencing synaptic net dive in 3, 2, 1.
What the? Are we in?
What?
Just as we return to the planet when our lifelight is faded, the planet returns to the cosmos when her time has come. Anything that has definite shape will one day cease to exist. The same is true for this world. Before she takes her final breath, the pure life streams that flow freely beneath her crust will be brought together into one. By Omega, the ultimate life form. His purpose to gather all life, sentient and non, and lead it into the sea of stars, where it will embark on a fabulous journey along a road untraveled.
When Omega has lifted the life from this planet, all that will remain will be an empty shell destined to die silently in the limitless void of space. Omega is
the same type of life form as the weapons we encountered 3 years ago. The planet gave birth to these creatures to protect itself, just as the planet will ultimately give birth to the final weapon, Omega, when the end of the world is imminent. In essence, Omega is an elaborate safety mechanism designed solely to maintain and protect the flow of life. Normally, Omega poses no threat to us. It only manifests when the planet has detected something that may cause her danger.
However, Deep Ground is attempting to awaken the beast early. Thus, the kidnappings. By slaughtering thousands of innocent souls, they are creating a pure life stream in order to trick the planet into thinking the end is near.
Yeah! Why, those conniving? I don't know what this Vice character is trying, but he's crazy if he thinks we're gonna let him get away with it!
Right. Omega is being revived deep beneath Midgar in Mako Reactor Zero. To increase the output of Reactor Zero, all the other reactors have been tied into its mainframe. Our objective is to destroy 1 through 8 and slow the reanimation process. Mission details for each squad will be relayed separately.
All right. We've still got some time before the big show. You got anything needs tending to? Do it. Vince, don't worry about the reactors. We'll take care of those. You work on those 4 wackos. I don't like letting you have all the fun, but... You know, I can't leave my baby here alone. Cloud and the others will be shutting down the power. And there's no way we're letting Yuffie go down there by herself. Sorry, buddy. Looks like from here on out, it's Vince versus the Spheats. We're counting on you, old pal.
Headquarters was pretty much destroyed by the Deep Ground forces. but I was able to salvage a few things.
Number 7, nice to meet you.
Tell me, Reed. Who's backing your operation?
Oh, that!
Actually, I'm not sure. I've only met with a representative. However, the WRO is crucial for this planet's survival. I'm not concerned with the reasons this person has for helping us, as long as he continues writing checks. Though, I have a feeling it is probably someone who believes he is in debt to the planet.
So tired. Vincent Valentine,
What?
this feeling. Is this what you meant? By doing something for someone you care about?
It seems so.
Dr. Crescent's data has begun defragmenting within my mind. I can see many different images. Images she experienced with you. Interference, recovery. So tired.
Did you hear? They attacked Wutai as well. Thanks to my dad and the Wu Sheng, things didn't turn out as bad as they could have, but I'm worried about my old man. He's not as young as he used to be. He's gonna have a heart attack one of these days, if not give me one.
Yeah, but just look at Kate. I mean, Reed. When the hell did he become so important? All this you see around you, everything here, he put up the gill for it. Of course, that's on the condition that I help him save the world. What I want to know is where he got that kind of cash. When all this is over, how about we grab a couple of cold ones? Just like the good old days, huh? Even Cher's been worried about you. Man, you know how she gets. dogs, it's time! All hands to battle stations!
A simultaneous attack from land and air. I think they may be serious this time.
They had better be. I've been so bored lately.
His awakening is near. Let tonight be the final chapter.
Vincent Valentine.
What's this?
Your phone. I retrieved it in Calm. I've modified it slightly. Just dial pound VIN to contact my personal terminal directly. From this workstation, I can perform a synaptic net dive into almost any network system in Midgar. I may also be able to help guide you into deep ground. It's not what you think. By monitoring your movement, Dr. Crescent's data fragments are restored within me. I'm simply providing this service for my own benefit.
I didn't say anything.
Anyway, my resources here are limited. Do not expect too much.
I'm counting on you, Shulk.
It's just... I've never actually been counted on by anyone before. Never mind.
Well then, can I count on you to keep an eye on the airship while we're away as well?
Huh?
I have already witnessed your strength and skill once. This is war, and we have to be ready for anything. Your assistance would be of great help.
My assistance?
Exactly.
Commissioner!
Ah, excuse me. Vincent, I will see you again before deployment. And Shulk, remember, I'm counting on you.
Fighting for. No, I have no one. No one to fight for. No one at all.
This is it! Go!
See you boys later! Going down!
Advance squad away. Secondary squad prepare for drop.
What the?
Transmission with Bay 9 lost. Damage to the Shara minimal.
Damn! They're gonna pay for that.
What do you think you're doing? You have landed several clicks off your target destination. However, considering the location of the enemy, this could work to your advantage. Head for the central complex and locate a means of reaching the top level. You will only be able to enter deep ground from the upper platform. I'll contact you again. Shulk out.
fine. We missed our landing point. This looks like the old Sector 7 slums. A train graveyard.
Yes, it does.
Sir, I've received a radio transmission reporting the remaining air squads have reached the upper level plates and joined the ground forces.
Fine.
Sir? Requesting permission to accompany you until we've reached the complex.
Do as you wish.
Sir! Thank you, sir!
I was just taking a breather. Sir, let me join you.
Just don't get in my way.
Okay.
You know, I was born in Midgar. My brother and I used to play here all the time. My mom didn't approve, though. After she died, my brother joined a Shinra resistance group, but was killed when the plate fell in. I can't believe this place is still here.
Lieutenant! Soldiers! The enemy's almost here!
Commander!
Vincent Valentine, thank you for your assistance. To reach the central complex, you must proceed through this maze of decommissioned train cars. However, I have received reports that beyond the graveyard are some of the enemy's most powerful defenses.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Wait! I can't let you go without backup.
You heard what Sid said. Your job is to live. If you come with me, chances are you'll all die.
Understood. I'll remain here until the current situation has improved. Good luck, sir.
Sir!
Vincent Valentine.
There's no way out of here?
None. I looked all over, but found nothing. It looks like we're both stuck in here.
Shelk?
Vincent Valentine. The only way out of the graveyard is through a nearby underground passage.
Where?
I'm uploading the location now. Also, up ahead, Deep Ground has established a heavy line of defense. You probably won't even break a sweat, but I thought I would let you know. Valentine. You've reached the central complex. Proceed up to reach the plate's surface.
What's wrong?
The approaching deep ground squat... No, it's nothing. I'll contact you again. Aerial troopers. Good luck, Vincent.
Don't let him get away!
still alive, I see. And you call yourself human?
More human than you.
Huh? More human than I? Tell me something I don't already know, darling. I'm a Tsvet. I traded away my human weaknesses for power long ago. 'Tis the path I've chosen, and the path I'll tread, till I've sucked all life from this pitiful world. And I'm not going to let you get in the way. You've lived long enough, Vincent Valentine, and I'll make sure you don't come back this time. By slicing you into pieces! I've been waiting for this time. Again. Do you know why they call me the Crimson, darling? Let me show you. Pieces, my love, 1,000 pieces. Pieces, my love, 1,000 pieces. How dare you? Can you dodge these? You insect. It's all right. someone stronger. Then... Absurd. Absurd! Our time here together is done. But the mighty Azul awaits. I shall not grant you the pleasure of killing Rosso the Crimson. No one will ever stand above me. No one! No one!
Vincent Valentine.
The ground squads have not been able to penetrate the deep ground defenses. The Mako reactors are still operating at full capacity.
So it seems.
What's your location?
Shinra Building. Or what remains of it.
The same as it was 3 years ago. Though after Meteor Fall, there wasn't much left of Midgar at all. With the exception of Deep Ground. The passage to Deep Ground should be located within Shinra Building. Search for the President's personal entrance.
All right.
Is something wrong?
What's going on? Why is chaos? Why? Why now?
You really don't know, do you? The proto-materia helped you control chaos. Now that you've lost it, your mental state has become extremely unstable.
Proto-materia. Control chaos.
Yes. If you recall, you had it extracted from your chest by Rosso.
Chaos. While a part of you, the entity exists independently from the rest of your body.
Shulk?
Chaos. The harbinger of anarchy.
Lucrezia.
Born before the planet dies. He shall gather together all life for Omega's journey to the Sea of Stars. That is chaos. And he slumbers inside you. I'm so sorry. You must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Lucrezia!
You must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Hey! Engine room! What the hell's going on down there? Engine room! Damn it!
What is wrong?
Don't have a damn clue. All of a sudden, engine levels began dropping like crazy. We haven't taken any direct hits, so everything should be running like clockwork.
I will go have a look.
Thanks. Counting on you.
Can't be.
Fancy meeting you here, Shulk.
You.
Quite unexpected.
Why did you come here, Nero?
Why? I was short a few souls and came to collect.
What did you do with the crew?
Need you ask? Look around. My mission is complete. And what do we think we are doing?
I don't really know. However, since coming here, I've realized one thing. I don't want to let down anyone who's counting on me.
Pure nonsense.
Nonsense? Perhaps.